What are VCs looking to learn in an introductory call with a founder? From Maria in Chicago. This is a great question. I love doing introductory calls, and they're a great way to get to know you and the company and the vision that you're building. So I usually love to just start with the origin story of the company. How did you come up with this special insight on the market that can disrupt and change this entire industry? How did you develop that and turn that into a product that can help customers? Usually that includes a lot about your background as well, which is always really fun for us to hear and understand how you came to this point. And also love to hear about your team, who's helping to set the DNA of this company with you and in the trenches fighting every day to make this happen. Usually then it kind of dovetails into founders love their customers. The best founders are passionate about their customers and have great stories about the traction that their product's seeing in the market, or how that product just really makes the customer's life better. It saves them so much money, or it saves them so much time, or it just otherwise delights them. And that's always really fun for us to hear as well. If it's at that stage, then it'll kind of get into some of the particulars around unit economics and how the company makes money. But sometimes it's just talking about the product and the idea and how much customers love it. Then we usually talk about the market. The best founders that we love partnering with dream big, and they want to disrupt these massive industries. We actually think at Drive we're already partnering with companies and management teams that are doing just that in these massive industries. So love to hear about the market and how you're thinking about the overall opportunity, which then usually leads us to talking a little bit about your competitors. Even if you think that you have a company that's really unique, that doesn't have any direct competitors that are doing exactly what you're doing, there's usually another competitor out there. So like if you think about Uber, Uber's most direct competitor would be Lyft, but really it can be any transportation. It can be walking, driving your car, scooters, hitchhiking, anything. So it helps to just think about that really broadly, because that helps us come up with the best plan of attack to really differentiate your value proposition and make sure you're winning in the market. Usually sometimes this conversation will also include a really interesting discussion around like, why now? Why have the other competitors not been able to make this specific product? So sticking with like the Uber example, you could say that the proliferation of smartphones, turn-by-turn navigation, and GPS enhancements really made the bedrock that Uber was able to build off of. And then there's usually a discussion at that point around where the company's at now, your bookings, revenue, momentum, or your forecast, how you're thinking about your burn rate, and when you would like to engage with the VC community again and bring on a financial partner. That helps us to understand how we could best partner with you going forward as well. So yeah, I think every conversation's different, but those are a lot of the highlights that I really love to touch on. As well as any burger recommendations in your city. That's crucial investment information.